what's up? Y'all know how we do it here. I pick recommendations randomly, so thank you for this one. Unfortunately, this album is long, which means it's going to be a long edit for me. This is actually convenient that I'm checking this out, because I know it's kind of shoegaze and post-punk, and I've done some shoegaze and post-punk reviews on here. But yeah, this album just kind of sparked my interest. I've never heard any songs on here at all, so I'm going to this very blind. And yeah, let's get into it. Thank you for the support on everything. It means a lot to me. If you have any other recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comments like always. And yes. Alright, track 1 is a long title. A quick one before the eternal worm devours Connecticut. I don't know what Connecticut did. I don't know if they're from Connecticut or something, that's why they're saying it, but this is very nice. I think I already want to cry. Alright, this is gonna be heavy. Oh, I love that incoming synth. That's really nice. It brings the track like so much atmosphere to it. Yo, they need to like change direction so I can stop thinking. Alright, well that second track sounds intimidating. I love how the track is contradictory in nature due to its, saying a quick one. Even though it was not quick, it was 8 minutes. It was 8 grueling minutes. Grueling not in a bad way, just in a very haunting kind of way. That track had me thinking, man. And I was not expecting that on an intro. I don't know what the Eternal Worm is. The acoustic guitar wasn't just set the tone so well, and it just evokes so much emotion in someone. Yeah, man, that track had me thinking. Track 2 is the most popular song on this album. It is Bloodhail. I like these drums. Oh, that guitar is violent. No, don't do that. Okay, so I think the song is like depicting a hunter, and I think the track is overall just about his indifference towards dying and his indifference towards death as a whole. I don't know if he's saying thank God it's over. I don't know if he's talking about his own death or the death of others, but he's talking about if the stars were to explode, he wouldn't really care. I thought the drums were crazy. The guitars were so intense, and his vocals kind of mimicked an emo sort of thing. Yeah, this album isn't starting off in a happy place, and I don't know if it's gonna get better. Track 3 is the Big Gloom. So much fuzz on this guitar. Can we get a mental health check on this vocalist? Oh my. This is disgusting. Okay. All right. What I liked a lot about that track was how we really felt in his atmosphere. I mean, he's singing from the perspective of him being in a tub, and it does sound like he's singing in a bathroom, sort of like reverb. Not happy lyrics. You know, I thought we got pretty low on the second song, but that was lower. I read the lyrics. They are kind of self-explanatory, talking about basically his wish to die and just his overall depression and how it makes him feel. He talks in a lot of similes. Lyrics like my arms, my legs are wood, unconscious trees with roots deep in the ground, an ocean ringed with tile, referring to the bathtub because it's tile bathtub. His vocals are very far away too, kind of maybe depicting the emotion that he's already too far gone. Next track is almost 10 minutes. It is Hunter. I love that kick drum. And it echoes too as it fades. What is that? Oh my. This percussion is kind of strange. Oh my god. Yo, turn this shit up, bro. This is incredible. What? So I think that track was a continuation of the second song, because I think the hunter was the topic in the second song. And I think in the second song as well was a POV from the hunter's perspective, but here it sounded like the things being hunted, and they're praising him for it, and they're thanking him for killing them. So yes, very happy song. Definitely gonna show this to a little kid. Honestly, I couldn't focus on the lyrics because I was just in love with those drums the whole 9 minutes. That song really did feel like a whole entire movie. Track number 5 is Telephony. Drums are like very similar to the last song. It's just the pattern is different. Ooh. I don't know about that track, to be honest. I don't think it made sense. I mean, you go from the track previously talking about this grand story of this hunter not really caring about humanity and then wanting to kill humanity, and then he does, and then humanity praising him for it. And then you go from that to a guy wanting to build a time machine to talk to a girl again. I mean, it doesn't sound like something I wouldn't do. Yeah, it definitely is a weird kind of transition. And honestly, it's kind of funny because I'm used to the long songs now at this point. So hearing a 4-minute song, it was like, is that it? His vocals are really haunting. Okay, track number 6 is Who Would Leave Their Son Out in the Sun. That sounds so uplifting. His vocals are almost incomprehensible here. Oh man, that strumming is getting more intense. I think that track was just kind of taking a direct hit at Jesus. Also completely different from any of the other songs we've heard on here. We're kind of straying away from the hunter storyline now, which I kind of want to get back to. He takes a very kind of gross remark about the archangels and how he is going to part their wings and go in on them. Yeah, this is good music. I'm not going to lie. But a lot of the songs in here, for my mental health's sake, I don't know if I'd go back to. Track 7 sounds like another fun one. There Is No Food. I love this guitar. Actually. That is a deep bass. Oh, I like how it ends out with that kick. That was so intense. Probably an unpopular opinion, but that was actually one of my more liked songs on here. Maybe to the fact that it has no depressing lyrics in the back, but obviously the song's about starving. So, and I love the chord progression used, and I think him talking in the back, even though I couldn't understand what he was saying, I feel like added a lot to it as well. I don't know what's up with these long song names. Track number 8 is "Waiting for Black Metal Records to Come in the Mail." Like, what is that referring to? No, 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 not this one. Oh my god. I don't know about these vocals though. Oh my. These are very rough vocals. That was a song to think about. That was certainly a song to think about. I gotta say, the first like 2 minutes really did scare me. When the drums came in though, when the guitar hit, that was fire. That was fire. Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna listen to the song again. But like, that was crazy. I think the song was just overall talking about his hatred towards capitalism and just the way our society is structured, how people are greedy, and and society's never gonna get better, and that the government is hurting us and everything like that. Just an overall loss in humanity. And you can hear it in his voice. He's pissed. Like, he is not friends with government officials. Yo, track 9 might be the funniest song title I've ever heard. Holy fucking shit, 40,000. That sounds like me after I graduate. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Oh yeah, this is the one. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh. Oh, this is the greatest song of all time. Is that like acoustic guitar coming in out of nowhere? Yeah, that was hands down the best track so far, with not even a competition. It's not even a competition here. Not even that depressing of a topic either. I mean, yeah, sure, like, he doesn't have an actual human heart anymore. He has a robot heart, which is, why he's, basically the Terminator. And I think I think that song might actually have replayability. No, I'm not trying to say like the other songs didn't have like replayability, but this, I would grind that song. Track 3 is the shortest song on this album, The Future. I don't know about that beeping. Is that gonna happen for the rest of the song? I don't, we had a lot of cool creative ideas going on there, but I don't really understand the point of that track's existence. It just seemed like a pretty long interlude. If that's what The Future sounds like, I'm not looking forward to it necessarily. I mean, I did like the guitar feedback with everything else going on, but the beeping right here on the left channel, no. Track 11 is Deep, Deep. We need to relax. This guy does not like God. A very pessimistic view towards humanity. which is honestly not a surprise at this point. Many songs like that. Taking more shots at God there. He's saying, Jesus, all right, if your love is so great, why am I not getting any bitches? Why am I so depressed? Definitely relatable. I like the verse he says about procreation, everything like that. I do like the metaphors he uses there and how humanity is just gonna be in a cycle of destruction. A lot of good songwriting on this album. Very extreme lyrics, but good writing. Good writing. And I did like the instruments that were all taking place at once during that chorus. That was nice. Track 12 is I Don't Love. All right. Neither do I. Are you okay, dude? This is uncomfortably intimate. This is agonizing. Silent playlist ad right there. Probably the happiest track on this album so far. Very obvious lyrics. There's no need to go into deep analyzation here. He wants to die. This track really just engulfed me throughout the second half of it. I was really in it, and his vocals were just, the harmonization on his vocals were incredible there. And it's just the insanity behind him repeating everything, and just him. It's like him. He finally exploded. Pause. Like he finally was like, I don't feel anything. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not the most patient person when it comes to long songs, so this is going to be something for me. But looking at that plays here, for an 11-minute song, it has a lot. It's definitely above average compared to the other songs in terms of plays wise on this album. So there must be something great about it. Crackling kind of guitars. This. What a finale. I think that track was just the apocalypse. I think that was the end of the world right there. I think that was, it talks about these golems, and just, destroying mountains and just destroying the earth. That's why it's called Earthmover, I think. And humanity's kind of embracing these golems, I think. And I think, I keep saying I think, but halfway through the track, we kind of transition into chaos. And I think that's when they're finally hitting their full stride, and they're just bashing the earth, breaking it down piece by piece. And that's just the end of the world. That's it right there. I don't know how you expect me to have a nice life after this. Is this just two guys that made this? Is it just two guys? This feels like a big collaborative work. It's hard to believe that this is just two guys. So many different storylines that could even be developed from this, and just we're looking at so many different kinds of narcissistic points of view here. I mean, yeah, sure, the album is all basically negative emotions, but we're looking at them through so many different kinds of filters. Not to mention the instrumentation is crazy throughout the whole thing. I think my favorite part was the drums, and I can definitely see where all the shoegaze influence came from. Favorite track, talking about it again, would definitely have to be Holy Fucking Shit 40,000. That was really good. I want to tie back into the first song, because I think the first song was easily the most beautiful song, even though it's not my favorite. It's the most beautiful song, hands down. And it seemed like the foreshadowing, and I was saying, one quick one as one quick kind of, happy melancholic moment before everything just descends into madness. And I really did like that. Looking back on it now, it seems like everything really did come full circle. And it seemed like the first half of this album was looking at death as very symbolic, and looking at a lot of terror and humanity as symbolic. And then later on in the album, we see that terror kind of happen within him. I thought this album was very good. In terms of replayability, though, on my end, there's definitely at least 4 or 5 songs I'm going to go back to. I don't know if on a consistent basis. Obviously, no track on this album is going to lift my mood at all. And I don't think that's the purpose of it either. I'm not saying it is. I just think that these are very depressing songs. Perhaps one of the more depressing albums I've ever listened to. I'd really put it up there. Definitely a lot of comfort in songs, such as like the first one. And I know a lot of people out there must like this, because a lot of people do enjoy listening to very melancholic, depressing music. It makes them feel better. So I can definitely see the appeal in, binge listening to this, even though personally I couldn't do it. But yeah, this album as a whole, what just seemed like a big cohesive kind of masterpiece. That's gonna top the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any other recommendations related to this, alright, I might be slow because this was very draining for me. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and comment, alright, leave a subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.